周之后，哇
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us.
这样轮到我们的脸。
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
You look here first. Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave, looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle. On top are the clear-story windows. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
The bays of the arcade will all be spanning the length. Starting right in the...
I can see you. How long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
以我们的经费合作过了，应该可以。
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
If you were facing the...
Interesting. What's that?
That's the tower.
I thought so, but why?
Oh, don't be fooled. The tower is, of course, farther back.
Ah, how high?
How high would you like?
Oh, just for... Tell me more about...
The nave will be about 32 feet.
Drawing the eye heavenward.
Well said.
I always want...
The Lord...
That.
You reckon?
Of course.
Did you know then that they...
Fascinating.
Let me know when...
Well, first... I can...
If you would look at... When we walk around the site, we might... Now for that, we need a plan like...
Is this how...
Exactly. Here.
I know. It is remarkable.
Thank you. If you have...
By all means.
The chancel will have...
What about the...
The nave is on the...
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid.
你有足够的财力建大一点的。
Well, can you afford to build it bigger?
I have trouble affording it at all. Percy Hamley would support us with timber and stone, but how do we pay the workers? But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
可能是要悲观一点。
You never know what might happen. But give or take, we'll need at least £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint...
Why?
就会让我的人生充满一个意义。那个当初跟他老婆在沟通的时候，
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
Milius, is there news of my brother?
No, unfortunately not. No one has seen or heard from him since the Bishop and Percy Hamley were here.
Papa, will there be statues inside?
Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played. Prior,
Yes?
my first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery. I just wonder, do you think my
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, but the lesson of Abraham's story is that God so you must ask yourself,
except for my children? Yes.
then rest easy.
我所能给的最好的雇佣合同。杰克小主角又干嘛呢？决定先存个档，但已经离得有点远了。啊，他其实好像也还好，才过了14分钟而已。不喜欢他们。
No. Mother should take my...
哦，天哪！
Jack, do me...
But he's a monk.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad.
吵架个屁啊！
Still, be...
Well, your son... Oh, yes. I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
There he is! Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Mother,
What? Why?
I don't want to hurt people anymore.
Jack, what did you do?
Nothing. I just don't want to hurt anyone. That's all.
You know, if you're capable of hurting people with a slingshot, you can also hurt them without. Keep your slingshot and be kind to whomever deserves.
哦，把药草给保留吧。Polo 兄弟。
Oh, if you see your mother. Oh,
This is from my mother.
oh boy. What?
你的母亲是个神。
Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here?
看得到啊。
Bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Oh.
Excuse me.
落难的公主。
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
啊，你是几白狼？
哈！吼！
看他是要演多渣男。要你让你的剑做了什么
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned.
Hamley.
See you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
啊，金斯布里奇的崛起。
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth, find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The Pillars of the Earth, Sowing the Wind.
风起。第一卷完。哇哦！就是一个大教堂建起来的故事，居然是由一个小孩子放火的时候开始。不过这之中还牵扯了蛮多政治啊，或者是宗教啊，还有带起了 当代我们所不知道的一些文化。我不知道我做的选择到底是不是好的，因为我就像是掉入异世界一样，啥都不懂。我希望大家会喜欢我的选择咯。那第一卷就先到这边啦，然后也差不多刚好要休息了啊，晚上就会开始继续开幻想神域，就是聊天台。如果有兴趣的话，可以来我的实况台找我哦。那今天的上帝之柱第一卷就到这边先告一个段落啦，之后我会再慢慢的把它补完。那有记录档的话，一样会在 YouTube 播出。感谢各位今天收看。